Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your reading for the final week of August 2022. Hope you guys had a great week. I do want to take a quick second, like I normally do, just to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone out there. Also keep in mind that the energies can and sometimes do reverse themselves or flip-flop. I am giving away a free personal reading at the end of the month, and if you are delighted with that thought and you would like to win that reading, all you need to do is be a subscriber. Be sure to like the video and also drop me a comment, and I will be happy to put you in that drawing. All right, Cancer, let's get started. Spirit, can I have the energy of Cancer? Cancer. Right. So you are starting out with the Hermit. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the High Priestess in reverse. Okay. So Cancer, I feel like you're kind of pulling back from a situation. There may be somebody that you're not talking to, but you're definitely pulling back. You're doing a lot of soul searching. I think you're trying to figure something out here, and you are having a difficult time listening to your inner guidance, listening to Spirit, following your intuition. I feel like you may feel that you need to pull back because you may feel a little bit disconnected. Some of you are literally like acting like hermits, like you know, you don't want to go out, you're staying home, you're trying to get back in touch with your inner guidance here. You have the Wheel of Fortune, so this should help you to feel comforted, Cancer, because it's a sign to you that whatever is occurring here is happening for your better good. It's happening in a way that is going to be to your benefit. It's fated. There's something here that's fated. Divine timing is at play. This is how it is meant to be. So take comfort in that and try not to stress too much. Let's see who might be in your energy. Spirit, show me who is in the energy of Cancer. Who is in the energy of Cancer? Thank you, Spirit. All right, we have the King of Cups. Now, this could be another water sign that you're dealing with. That would be another Cancer sign like yourself, or it could be a Scorpio or a Pisces. You have the Three of Cups. It could also be that they're very focused. This person is very focused on you, though. And if so, they're looking at you in a very high energy. Ooh, and the Two of Cups. Wow. Yeah, this person is definitely focused on you. So, yeah, this is somebody who is like totally focused on you. Now, they could be somebody from the past, or it might be somebody new. It's difficult to tell until we clarify first, and it could be either. They are holding you in a very high energy, a very high regard. Part of it is because you're out of reach to them. It's as if you have pulled yourself out of reach. But in doing so, they are looking at you, and it's almost like you're unattainable. And they just see you in this very high energy. For those of you that this is someone from the past, they are desiring a reconciliation with you. For some of you, this is a new person. And this would be a fated meeting. This would be somebody you would meet, and possibly when the two of you are out and about, or at least when they're out. They may be out with friends, or possibly even out like in a work type endeavor. Something that they would be doing in a cooperative effort with other people. And they would meet you if this is someone new. And it would be a chance meeting. It would be a fated meeting. It would be, it would appear to be like a chance meeting, but it's fated. This could be a soulmate, but this person will see you as being someone that they could have a serious connection with. They will want to be all entwined in your energy for sure. You, on the other hand, you have your reservations. Yeah, you're very reserved here. And I feel that it's because of your past. So we'll clarify to see if we can figure out if this is a past person or a new person, because right now I'm actually seeing two timelines. Let's see the energy of the two between you, or the energy between the two of you. Show me this connection, the shared energy. Wow. Four of Swords. Yeah, so there's a lack of communication between the two of you, and it's either because this is someone from your past that you are not currently speaking with or currently in communication with, or it's someone that you have yet to meet, and it will be a fated meeting. So that didn't help us a whole lot. I will say that this is somebody that you're not currently in communication with. They've either seen you, if it's someone from your past and they're holding you in high regard, or when they do see you, they do meet you, which if it's new, they have not yet. They're going to be smitten with you. You're going to catch their eye right away, but I don't think they'll catch your eye right away. Let's see what's going to affect this connection. Show me the Seven of Cups. Yeah, so you're going to have options. It could be both. It could actually be both. You're going to have options. It's all going to work in your favor, though, because you have the Wheel of Fortune. And you're going to have options towards building something higher, something. It's like more of that 5D energy. Yeah, it's nice. All right, let's see your outcome. Show me the outcome. Heard building castles in the sky. Isn't that from a song? An old song or something? I can't remember. Temperance. Okay. So this is going to be very healing. It's going to bring you a lot of balance, a lot of emotional balance. I see that you're going to be guided. So you're having difficulty listening to your intuition, listening to the guidance, but you are going to be guided, and everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to go well. Somebody might be meeting somebody that is of Asian descent, or perhaps someone that you know is of Asian descent that you have been involved with. But in any event, that's for somebody out there. But in any event, yeah, this is going to be a healing relationship. It's going to be a relationship that is, it's going to bring balance back into your life, emotional balance back into your life. And I do see that, you're going to be very patient. Both of you are going to be patient with one another in this, because they've been guided towards you as well. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Now, this is underlying energy. Now, Queen of Swords in the reverse it's an energy of somebody kind of being a little cutting, a little bit like cutting someone out. And Queen of Swords is known as a divorce queen, but she didn't get that way because of no reason. The Queen of Swords, typically in the Tarot, is the queen that has gone through a lot, has gone through a lot of heartache, a lot of painful experiences, and therefore has become the queen that institutes boundaries, institutes very firm, you know, boundaries in their life, and puts up with no crap, basically. But on a bad day can be a little bit cutting and a little bit mean. So be careful of that energy if that is something you recognize. And if it's this person, be careful of that too. If you have been involved with an air sign, and I know a lot of you guys have, a lot of my water signs are involved with air signs, I've noticed. But be careful of that too, because I feel like if you become involved with someone else, I feel like a previous air sign might not like that very much. And that could affect you as well. So be aware. All right, let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Hermit here for Cancer? All right, we have the Hierophant in the reverse, and we have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you withdrew because there was either a broken commitment or no commitment. And you basically felt abandoned, you felt left out in the cold, or you may have decided you have to leave this person out in the cold, or maybe not this person, but someone out in the cold. And this is when you kind of have withdrawn. You've pulled your energy back. This is where you've gone into this hermit mode where you're soul searching, trying to figure things out. Not really participating a lot in the world. Some of you might be going out a little bit, but most of you are kind of just, you know, keeping to yourselves. There is a sense of loss here. There is definitely a sense of loss, and just trying to figure out all of that. Let's see why the Wheel of Fortune is here. And it would have to do with either a broken commitment or somebody who was lacking in commitment, not giving commitment. All right, we have the Seven of Wands and the Hangman. It's been a long time in coming, the Wheel of Fortune here. This fated event, this things turning in your favor. You've stood your ground. See, this is going to happen when you stand your ground, when you implement those boundaries in an appropriate way. Because you're going to be challenged in this, Cancer. You're going to have people pushing those boundaries, trying to, you know, get you to revert back to past patterns of behavior. It's when you stand your ground that this fated event is going to come in. Things are going to really turn in your favor. So you have to stand your ground. And it is coming. It's taken a long time to get to this point. And honestly, I think that a lot of us are just not really taught how to have good boundaries. You know, it should be a class that's taught, honestly. You know, and you guys are not by yourself. I think we all have had to learn how to bring in good boundaries. Look at that. The Empress in reverse and the Emperor. And it's coming out with the High Priestess in reverse. Wow. So I did put out a twin flame reading. So if you guys get the chance, you might want to check that out. I don't do them often, but when I'm called to do them, I do. This is very, very much twin flame energy. You have the Empress in reverse, you have the Emperor in the upright. So what this is telling me, if this is a twin flame connection, is that you are fed up with this Emperor. You are fed up with the masculine. It also tells me, though, that the masculine has kind of been the one to call the shots. And as a result, it has caused you to kind of lose touch a little bit with your intuition. It may have made you question your self-worth. It may have made you feel less than. It may have made you question a lot of things in your life and to doubt yourself, okay? So these are lessons, things that you're having to work on in that particular dynamic. And I do think that a lot of you have been doing that. Now, if you are not in that particular connection, I do see, though, that from the past, what is causing you to question yourself and to not trust your intuition is definitely a sense of questioning the self-worth as a result of someone disrespecting you, treating you with disrespect. And there's a need for you to take charge of your own life here, to be your own emperor, as it were, to make sure that you are balancing out your feminine and masculine aspects within yourself. And this is how you are able to kind of line up the energy, your chakra energy, and to get yourself back in alignment so that you are trusting your own intuition. Okay? And I think that's very important. Right now, we are, as a collective, moving into the 5D energy. And what is taking place within the twin flame community is that a lot of twin flames, they carry a very special mission, which is to help raise the vibration of humanity in order to aid in the transition into the 5D. As a result, a lot of these connections are being sabotaged by lower entities who don't want that to happen. They don't want Earth to move into that 5D transition, and they are, twin flame connections are under attack. And that's difficult, especially if you have a partner who is unaware of the dynamic, or if you're unaware of, those transitions, or unaware of if you're unawake to what is occurring. So the way you combat that is, regardless if you are with your twin flame or you are not, is to keep your vibration high. Keep your vibration high, keep it strong, through any method that you possibly can, in order not only to draw to you, better, more higher vibrational people and experiences, but also to aid in that transition. All right, so let's look at their energy. Spirit, why is the King of Cups here? So this person If this is a past person, they think they are a perfect match for you. If this is a new person, they're going to be very focused on you. All of their energy is cups. So they are all about the love. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords reversed, and we have the Judgment. Okay, so if this is a past person, they're stuck on you. They're stuck on you. They feel that they would be the best person for you, that they are your divine partner, and you are like a beacon to them. They are holding you in very high regard, and they definitely want a reconciliation. If this is a new person, this is somebody who has been stuck in a chaotic situation for a while. And I do feel like this person, they may have felt stuck with regard to love for a long time, and felt like they were never going to be able to find that perfect person. And here you come, here you show up. And when you show up, it's like they come alive. Like you just, they never thought they would fall in love again, it looks like, until you show up. And you just bring this person to life. All right, we have the Strength card, Leo, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's gonna, in either case, it's gonna take a lot of courage for this person to come forward. But once they do, it's gonna be quick. Now, be careful that in either case that they're not like coming in and, you know, just like sexually and then rushing right back out. That's where you're going to need to stand your ground, especially with the person from the past. If it's someone from the past, make them wait, because you don't want that in and out energy. You don't want it just to be sexual. And if it is a new person, you also want to make sure that they're coming in for the right reasons, because you don't want to repeat past patterns. And so it's going to take, they're going to have to work up the courage to come forward. The person from the past, they know that you have done a lot of work, and quite frankly, I think that they might be a little bit afraid to approach you. I think that they know that they have been absent in your life for a while, and that you might be a little defensive. A new person, they're just going to be starstruck by you, Cancer. So they're going to have to work up the nerve to come forward as well. All right. Why is the Two of Cups here? Why is the Two of Cups here? Sign of Aquarius, Earth sign, which is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. In either case, they are hoping that you are not involved with someone else. They're hoping that you're not in a partnership, that you're not already with someone, because they see you as being the perfect mate. I really can see still very clearly, most of the time what happens when I see two timelines or more, is that a particular timeline will kind of take over. In this instance, they're both very bright. So it could be, Cancer, that you have either one or the other is coming back, or both. You might have someone new as well as someone from the past. I can tell you right now that both of them are going to be hoping and praying that you are not with someone else. I feel like if those of you that have both coming in, the person from the past and the new person, I feel like you are not going to accept the person from the past. I feel like there's just been a lot of things that have happened there, and most of you are going to turn that person down. But let's look. Why is the Four of Swords here? Now, this is the energy that is currently between the two of you. All right, we have the Six of Wands reversed, and we have the Six of Coins reversed. Yeah, so there's no communication right now. For you, Cancer, you just are feeling like if it's a past person, you're feeling like, you know, things are just not successful there. They're not going to be successful there. This person had a lack of commitment, or, you know, if it was a committed relationship, they broke that commitment and you felt very abandoned. So you're not talking with this person, and you don't have any intention of doing so. So I do feel that they would be the one, and it is going to be them in either case that comes in. You're not out searching for anybody. You're kind of feeling like right now, love is just not for you. It's not working out. Like no matter which way you turn, things are just not working out for you. The person that you're connecting with over here, they have experienced, so let's look at both options. The person that you were involved with, the past person, they realize that they were not giving to the connection. They realize that they breadcrumbed you. They know it. Now they're in this position where they're feeling very unbalanced. They're stuck. They can't let you go. They want you back, and all they can do is sit on the outside looking in. But there's no communication. If it's a new person, this is somebody who, you know, they feel like their love life is unbalanced, very similar to you, that they're kind of stuck here. They've kind of given up. Their love life is just dead and gone. That they give and give, and they don't get much in return. And then they're going to meet you. And that's going to be a game changer. That's going to kind of bring them to life. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Why is the Seven of Cups here for Cancer? All right, we have the Eight of Swords reversed, and we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, this was a long time in coming, but it's going to, and you've been in your head about, you know, meeting somebody. Will you meet somebody? This person from the past, you know, is there someone new for you? What do you need to do to move forward? What do you need to do to come back together with the person from the past? So you've been trying to figure all this out, and you've been in this energy for the longest time. All of a sudden, that's going to change. And now it's like you're freeing yourself from that energy. It's when you free yourself from that energy that all of a sudden all the options open up to you. And so that's what you have to do. You have to stand your ground here. You have to free yourself from that energy of overthinking, trying to figure out what's going on with this past person, trying to figure out, you know, a new person, and just chill. You're going to have to chill. And on their side, They have to make the decision to come forward and talk to you in both cases, because that's what's going to bring the joy to their life. Or if it's the past person, that's what gives them the chance for reconciliation. So it's making the decision. They're gonna have a hard time making this decision in both counts, because this person, the new person's going to be very starstruck with you. I'm telling you, Cancer. And I can hear you guys saying, okay, well, bring it, because I'm looking for that. And I mean, who isn't? It's such a sweet energy. But I'm telling you, it's going to take a lot of nerve for this. They got to work up their nerve to come forward. All right. And they will, because they're going to make that decision. And it's going to open up possibilities for them as well as you. The person from the past, they're working up their nerve because you've freed yourself from this person, and they know it. They know it, and they're afraid of what you might say. Let's look at your outcome. All right, we have the Sun in reverse. Ooh, the Four of Wands. My goodness. And the Ten of Wands. Okay. My goodness. So, in your outcome, Cancer, I see a healing, balancing energy here. I see you coming back in touch with your guidance, with your with angelic guidance, with your intuition. You're going to be guided. This person is also being guided, by the way. And I do see that this situation could lead to marriage or a long-term connection. But you don't. You don't see it at all. You are going to be kind of in the dark about this. You're going to be maybe even a bit confused. You may not even know quite what to do. So the person you're connected with, it's going to feel burdensome to them, because it's going to cause them to have to overcome some things. So if it's your past person, there's problems. There's problems that have to be overcome. Things that you're not happy about that will have to be worked out in order for this to come together. Now it can, but there's problems that have to be worked out. And you're trying to decide, are they willing to deal with these problems? Are they going to work these problems out? If it is a new person, it's going to cause them to have to work on their own problems, to stretch. Remember, this person, they felt like love was not going to happen for them. So there's, and not to mention that you have your own issues. And so between the two of you, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge here. So there's going to be problems. Let's pull one more card on each side. I mean, it could lead, that's not what I wanted. It could lead to a committed connection, a very stable and actually healing connection in either account. But for that to happen, there's some things that have to be dealt with. All right, let's see. Page of Swords reversed and the Two of Cups. Yeah, same Two of Cups. So there's problems in love that they're going to have to work out. And for you, like, you don't even see it coming. Like, these are problems and things that you're clueless. Like, you don't see this coming at all. Yeah, you have no idea of any of this coming. Like, it's gonna blindside you. Because you're out here in La La Land somewhere, Cancer. So, I don't know. You're not going to see it coming at all. I don't know where your focus is right now, but it's not It's not on this person because you totally don't see them. Both cards, you have no idea. Interesting. Surprise! All right, bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. Now, this is underlying energy, and it depicts passion. It depicts action being taken. It's a leveling up from the Knight of Wands into the King energy as well. So when they come in, they may come in as a Knight, but they will level up to a King energy. It's a very passionate, action-oriented energy. I like it. So I'm going to pull a few oracles, see if there's anything else. It's like I got Cancer out here picking flowers in the garden, not paying attention. And here comes, you know, the love of their life sneaking up behind them, and they don't even see him or her. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so we have on your side, Cancer, we have runner. Runner in a codependent relationship. Now, I'm not so sure you're codependent, but I do think that you're kind of running from love right now because you're in this hermit mode. Fear of intimacy and listening to ego. So be careful here, Cancer, that you are not becoming what it is that you don't like. Make sure you're not the one that's running from love here. On their side, we have our hand of cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing their hand, and gambling. Yeah, they're going to take a risk. They're going to take a gamble here. And then date, meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan or set a date. So they're going to take a gamble. They're going to take a risk. They're going to try to date you. So, okay, pick your flowers, Cancer. You got somebody creeping up behind you in a good way, not in a creepy, bad sort of way. All right, I hope this has been helpful. And if you are interested in the free private reading, go ahead and make sure you've subscribed to the channel, hit that thumbs up, and also drop me a comment. Until I see you in the monthlies, namaste.